say it's really good. You know, it fits just the offensive scheme. I feel like it fits my game a lot, and Quinshon and the other players, you know, on the same, you know, game a lot. And so I feel like it's going to be, you know, really good this year.
How so? I mean, how's it different? Why do you think it fits you so well?
Shoot, we'll see. We'll see on Saturday.
Can you give us something?
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see on Saturday.
I mean, you find more gaps, more open holes now?
Working on that, man. We just every day, you know, we just trying to get better. You know, that's it right there, man. It's taking it day by day and just trying to get better with the guys. So,
what are you seeing from this offensive line right now? Are you seeing growth compared to where they were this time last year?
A lot of growth. You know, those guys, you know, are getting better each and every day. You know, just coming in with a great mindset and just it's just amazing. You know how closely that God has brought them together. And so it's just like that's going to play a huge role just on the field. You know, those guys just being close together and just taking that on the field. So.
Sure, people talk a lot about Chip Kelly as an innovator. What has it been like? Now I know you had him here in the spring, but now the spring, summer, and now in the fall camp. What's it been like, kind of adjusting and seeing some of the things he can put on paper for a run scheme?
Man, it's amazing. You know, he just opened my eyes up a lot, just offensively. You just see a lot of things differently than I used to, and so just he's, you know, helping all of our game get better. And you know, he's a great coach. You know, with a great mindset. Also, you know, he wants perfection. He wants to be sharp, and so he's definitely demanding that out of us. And so, yeah, man, we're just trying to get better every day, and so happy, you know, and so thankful that God has brought Coach Kelly here. You know, he's such a great coach.
His NFL background, like obviously that's where you want to be, and Sean, probably everybody in that room wants to be. How does that help when that's your end goal, when you're learning from a guy who has that NFL background and NFL mindset?
I think, you know, he knows what it looks like, and he knows what it takes to get there, and so it helps us a lot. Helps us out a lot, you know, just having him here right now, you know, on my fourth year, Quinshon's third year, he got an opportunity to go to the league after this year, and so just preparing us for that next level.
So can you kind of describe the chemistry of your Quinshon and
Very, very close, man. I'm just, you know, so thankful that God has, you know, brought him here. You know, we just both been helping each other, sharpening each other, and just, you know, the biggest thing is just, you know, God has been helping me to love him, you know, and just, however I can encourage him, you know, along the way, and just, you know, I'm willing to do so, and so I'm just so thankful that God has brought him here. It's gonna be a great opportunity this year to just, you know, to become more closer to him, and, you know, just build that brotherhood and, you know, that friendship.
Because you and he talked in the spring about how you're happy to kind of share the load, you know, instead of keep pounding. I mean, how beneficial will that be, especially in a long season?
It'll be really good. You know, it's definitely a longer season. You know, a lot more. Y'all sponsored by Gatorade or something?
I need a deal.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. I guess we gonna put these up there. All right, Gatorade, guys.
Table filled.
Yeah, Gatorade. But dang. Say the question again.
Just about sharing the load in a long season, how that'll help.
Yeah, it's going to be really good. You know, long season, a lot more wear and tear. And so being able to share that load with Quinshon, man, he's such a great back and so talented, man. And so he's gonna be a huge part of this offense and this team, you know, helping us win games.
How are you different or similar as running backs?
I would say like I don't know. We'll see. You know, I'll let y'all really do the comparison and everything like that, man. But yeah, we'll see. But Quinshon, man, he's good. Y'all gonna see, man. He's really talented.
Trey, I'm sure you knew of Quinshon. At what point, you talk about how close you guys are, at what point did that relationship kind of take that step to being so close when
Shoot, really when he first came in, you know, we texted each other, you know, when we were in high school, so we knew of each other. We pretty much kept up with each other. But yeah, when he came in, you know, my biggest thing is just I just instantly just started praying and seeking the Lord, and just because in human nature, you know, there's jealousy that tried to creep up in your heart. You know, there's envy, and so the biggest thing is just asking the Lord to guard my heart from any jealousy, Lord, and any envy, and just, Lord, how can I lead him to you, Jesus? How can I pour out your love, you know, onto him, and just help him, you know, and what do you require me, Lord, to sacrifice and give up to help my brother right here? And so that right there, just allowing the Lord to guide me, and just, you know, working through me to lead Quinshon to him, and to love him.
Given the wear and tear that running backs just naturally take, how much does it help to have another guy that's produced at a high level, that you come out of the game or you come into the game, there's no drop off, and you guys can do some of that sharing of the load?
Exactly. It's really helpful. I think the biggest thing is more helpful for the coaches, to just have a back, another back that they can trust and to go in the game and do what they're looking for. So I feel like that's the biggest benefit right there is just being trusted by the coaches.
And what have you seen from the two freshmen? Obviously, you're probably going to have to play a role at some point.
Yeah, those two guys, Sam and James, man, working, man. They're going to be really, really great backs here, and they're working each day. They're competing, trying to get better, and so just having Coach Locke here in the room, just helping us step outside of our comfort zone, man, is really good, and it's just helping us get better. And so,
You mentioned Coach Locke. You guys had him in spring, but he just kind of arrived partway through there. What's it been like working with him now in fall camp?
it's been amazing, man. The most important thing, man, he loves the Lord. Like, he loves Jesus and he follows the Lord. And so that's the most important thing. Like, that's most important than anything right there. But, he's such a great coach. And, he's wild, man. As y'all probably seen out there, man, he works us. But it's a good thing. That's what I've been praying on. Like, Lord, help me step outside my comfort zone. Help me do things I'm uncomfortable with. And so, man, Coach Locke, God has definitely been working through Coach Locke to, put me in those uncomfortable situations. And, and I love it. I love it sometimes. I love it sometimes, And but at the end of the day, man, I'm just thankful, man, that God has brought him here, man. He's such a huge part of this room, man, and just this team, man. He brings so much energy and compassion, and so yeah, I'm so thankful to have Coach Locke here.
Your faith journey and personal growth over the last 2 years, has it made you more willing to share the load at running back?
That's the biggest thing right there is, man, I give all the praise to God. It's just helping me to have, an open heart towards that, and not being selfish. That's something that the Lord helped me with, is just, Lord, remove that selfishness from my heart. And because there's definitely times in the past where I've struggled with that, but as I started growing closer to the Lord, man, he just started to transform my heart. And so now just like a situation like this is just like, it's really a test of my faith. And so I just want to keep my eyes on the Lord and continue to do what the Lord, wants me to do. And, that's to, give up what I want to submit to what God wants. And so that's it right there.
Obviously,
Last question.
staying fresh in game is going to be helpful with Quinshon and staying fresh over the course of the season. How do you stay engaged and kind of keep on the roll? Like, if you have a really nice series, then they take you out with Quinshon just to keep you guys fresh. How do you stay mentally engaged? How do you stay physically engaged when you're not getting those consistent reps like you may have gotten last year?
Yeah, I really give it to God. It's just whatever his will is, whatever his plan is, how many carries that may look, how many carries it may not look, it's all up to the Lord. And so I just leave it to him. I'm gonna just do my part, ask the Lord to help me to continue to do my part, and the rest I just give it to the Lord. It's in his hands, and it'll work out perfectly, the way it needs to. His plan is perfect. And so that right there.
All right, Trey, thank you.
Thank you, Trevor.
Appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good one.